All right, real quick, just two guys didn't finish. George Fant dealing with his knee, and then Quincy with an ankle. They'll both be reevaluated tomorrow.
Coach, is there anything you could have done to help the offense convert those field goals into touchdowns better, settle in for the field goals?
Yeah, it was. You've got all those third down opportunities, and those are the ones that you've got to find a way to convert, just to keep drives alive. And credit to those guys; they did a great job getting off the field, and we could not convert third downs in crunch time to be able to get those points. Whereas in the first half, for those guys, they were able to convert their third downs to big points. So.
How frustrating? It seems like a lot of the same mistakes that you guys made, especially in week one, happen today. Drops, fumbles, penalties in secondary, miscommunications. Like, how frustrating is it?
It's frustrating. It's part of everything that I keep telling you guys about. It is frustrating as hell. But anytime you turn the ball over 4 times, you only get 1 takeaway. Obviously, you're never going to win a football game. We had opportunities in the second half to try to change momentum. They tried to help us with momentum, going for it on 4th down, missed field goal, just whatever, and we just got to be able to take advantage of those. But it just wasn't. It wasn't clicking. You have the personal foul penalty that negates what should be a touchdown drive, and it wasn't good. So.
You mentioned that penalty, the personal foul penalty. Can you just talk about what happened? Because it seemed like a killer.
Yeah, it's just. Two guys drawn back and forth. Got to keep your hands down, and nothing would have happened. But I think because he grabbed he grabbed the other player's helmet, that drew the penalty. But it's 2 guys drawing at each other, and he's got to be smarter.
Is it extra frustrating or more frustrating that it seems like some of the mistakes that you guys are having and some of the killer mistakes you guys are having, it's not the young guys who are making them.
No, our vets are made critical mistakes at critical times. JFM had the third down personal foul, which ticky-tack or not, had no business. He just doesn't have to. And then Corey, obviously, with the penalty he had. But it's got to get fixed. So.
Got hot fast. What was happening on the first drive? I mean, I think he threw pretty much every down except for
they did a good job. They came out, still had a chance on 3rd and goal from it was a pretty long distance 3rd and goal, and we still had a chance to get off the field, and he's able to get out of the pocket and find somebody at the goal line that scores a touchdown. So it's we still had our opportunities. Again, same thing. We had 3 third downs on that drive. Couldn't get off the field, and and that was the story of the first. The second drive we got the turnover. 3rd drive, same thing. We get that 3rd down op from JFM. Get a couple more 3rd down ops that we just don't get off the field. Their 3rd touchdown, same thing. It was a 3rd down op after the turnover where we could get off the field, and so we've got to figure out our 3rd down defense.
Does Jordan have to know better than going for the big hit on the long touchdown?
He's got to wrap up. You can big hit and wrap up at the same time. He knows that.
How would you assess Flacco's performance?
He obviously didn't get much protection. Up and down. Obviously, it's no different than Baltimore. I'm sure there's a lot of plays that he wants back, and I'm sure he'll say himself that it just wasn't quite good enough.
Did you consider making a change to Mike?
Big chance against an all-pro receiver like Jamar. How do you think he fared?
I thought he did a good job. They tried him a couple times early. They got one of them, and he was in really good position. He's got to go find it. Which quarterbacks keep trying it. He's going to find it. I was really pumped with the way he played, especially early.
Do you expect that to be cleared?
We'll evaluate it all tomorrow. Expecting, but again, it's until the doctors say so. I'm going to just say he's being evaluated.
One of the themes of the week, Robert, was their offensive line and Burrow getting sacked a lot. I think you guys ended up with 3, but it didn't really feel like it affected the game as much. Were you disappointed the pass rush didn't get to him more than?
I was disappointed that just from allowing him to get out of the pocket when he did. We were surrounding him. And then he just finds a way to slip out a couple of times in that first half to create off-schedule opportunities for himself and for his team. Good job by him to stay alive, but those are the ones we got to finish when his head goes down and just find a way to get off a block and make a play. But because it could have been a very disruptive day from the defense if we could have just finished off those couple of 3rd downs that we didn't finish.
What happened with Quinn and Aaron on the sideline?
Quinnen, it was after we sent a pressure, which led to that 60-yard touchdown, and Quinnen's a competitor. He's challenging for a 4-man rush, and he just wanted the rush 4 so he can get an opportunity to win his one-on-one. And so I love the fire. I love all of it. Obviously, we don't need him to go jawing at each other, but he's being competitive, and so he was fine.
Wait,
Take a couple more?
Quinnen wanted a 4-man rush.
And you guys blitzed.
And it was, after that, he was challenging us as coaches to give him his 4-man rush so he can go his one-on-one, which deservedly he's not wrong. Challenge us and he's fine.
The 2 injuries, Robert, Dan, is that what he's been dealing with?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then Quincy looked serious, obviously. The
Yeah,
cardio quick, are you thinking that might be season?
I'm not sure. He'll be evaluated tomorrow. I just know, as of now, I just know that it's an ankle.
Brees Hall got involved in the
Last
passing
one here.
game a lot. What did that wrinkle add to your guys' offense?
He's really good in the pass game. Obviously, we got to find some more opportunities for him, but he's a dynamic back. Just get the ball in his hands somehow, and he can make something happen. All right, thanks, guys.